Hi everyone, this is Hiba from My Little Journal, and today I'm really excited to share with you a new album and a new project that I am working on. And I think it's so worth sharing because I've had this album for a few weeks and been trying it out and loving it. And you guys know that I love to share things that I'm loving at the moment. So this album is from Creative Memories and it's called The Happy Album, and it is okay, you guys, I had to pause the video. This is Hiba from the future. I forgot to mention that these products were sent to me, so I did not pay for them. It is not a sponsored video, but I'm really enjoying this product, and I thought you guys would enjoy it as well. So I decided to share it, and everything I mentioned in this video are all true thoughts and how I really feel about these products. So keep watching and enjoy. So much fun to work in. Now, this album comes, or you can purchase the bundle that comes with the cover for the album. So it's like a little bag that keeps your album safe and protected, which is pretty cool. Or you can just forget about the little bag here and just purchase the album. But there's so many little things that you can purchase for your album, and I will share that with you in this video. But I am so excited to share this with you because I am kind of in love right now. So you guys know I love my traveler's notebook. I love my project life, and I'm always hesitant to try newer things just because, you know, when you get or when you love something so much and you're working in it, you kind of get in the habit of the size and how to create a project in that certain size. So I wanted to make sure that I actually like the size of this album, and I really do. So I'm going to share with you what I'm using this album for, how to use this album, and what you can purchase to add into your projects using this album. So I'm using this album right now to document things that I am missing at the moment, as we are all quarantined and stuck at home and we're all doing the stay safe and stay home. I decided to document the things I miss so much and have been taking for granted for years. So I started my album stamping out what I miss these days, and I will be adding 2020. I haven't decided where or how, maybe on the opposite side. Not sure yet. But this album is kind of like these little discs. That's what I call them, honestly. And each disc has like a pattern, but you can cover these patterns. You don't have to stick to what the album comes in. And I'll share with you some kits that you can purchase separately. And these discs are removable. That's the coolest thing ever. So you can remove these discs. It's very simple. There's a lot of videos on YouTube where it shares with you how to remove them. But basically this part here comes off, and then you can remove a disc and work on it outside of your album, or you can add more discs, which I will eventually be doing. There's plenty in here, but they do sell them separately as well. So you can add as many as you want in here. And I am so loving the size. I've been having so much fun creating in this album. So I started by going with small photos and trying large photos, and I love them both. And it was so much fun. I kind of documented how I miss ice cream, and I thought I wanted to keep my pages really simple and kind of cohesive. So I was trying to use the same alphas and big bold titles to kind of represent what I'm missing at this time. So just kind of documenting ice cream. I miss ice cream. I thought I'm not going to be adding some journaling. We'll see. But it's just a kind of a tryout at this point. But again, I'm really loving it. And I'm also documenting how I miss traveling and seeing the world while I'm stuck at home. So I used a larger photo, and I just love how it looks on my spread. I also documented being out and about with my kids whenever I want to. So I just stamped out "and life is good." Now you can see here that I did cover my pages and I added paper over the pattern that's in the album. Again, you can do that. And I wanted to share with you how I've been doing this. Now, because this album is an odd size. It's not your normal 6x8 or 4x8 or 5x7s or anything like that. It is an odd size. I think it is a 6.75 by 10, if I'm not mistaken. But you can purchase kits full of paper and embellishments. They do give you ideas on how to create a layout, but I have not been using that. You guys know I don't do the traditional scrapbooking, so I kind of just use the paper that I think goes well with my photo and kind of document what I want. Let me get that out of the way. But it's been so much fun using these papers. I actually really love the quality of the paper. You do get one cardstock in each pack and probably 4 papers in here. Yeah, 4 double-sided, 1 sheet of cardstock, a sheet of stickers, like something like that, or embellishments, like something like that. I think one of them had letters, yeah, alphas as well, like you can see here. So it was been so much fun like using them. This one had frames, and I actually used this pack here on this spread, and I used one of those frames and kind of made it my own. It just added stamping and embellishing and stuff like that. You do not have to use these kits to create projects like these. You can use your 12x12 papers, whatever papers you want. I know I have a lot of 12x12s that I don't get to use in my traveler's notebook, so these spreads are going to be perfect for that. I can definitely trim them down to fit in my project, which is awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun creating this. I think, you know, documenting the things we miss right now is going to be really cool to look back on. And I will be adding as well the things that my kids miss while we are all at home. But anyways, I wanted to share with you how I've been creating in this album, and I wanted to make a layout with you guys. So let's do that. I believe I might use one of these kits. Let's see. I've been mix and matching them, honestly. I'm not sticking to one kit per layout or whatever, so you can definitely get a lot out of the kit, making it my own, so these kits are lasting longer and I can get a lot of layouts from one kit. Anyways, enough talking. Let's start working and creating. Okay, guys, now that we got all of that out of the way, let's start having fun. I'm going to be documenting how much I miss my concerts. If you know me, you know how much I love going to concerts, and I'm documenting a favorite here, or my favorite by far was going to see Bon Jovi live. We had such a blast, and it's so sad that I'm missing out on so many wonderful artists right now. But anyways, I decided to use kit number 10. It had this beautiful ombre paper. So I'm going to back up, or I'm going to use foam tape to lift up my photo. I don't get to do that in my traveler's notebook. So this is one of the things I love about this album, that I can kind of use older things that I love to do in my scrapbook layouts that I can't do now. So once I set that down, I'm going to use these stickers. I think these are from kit number 15, and I'm going to add a few stickers in pink and yellow. I'll also grab my own stash of puffy stickers and add pink puffy stickers kind of surrounding this little cluster that I'm creating. I did back up my photo with a little doily. I love using doilies to soften everything up, especially that the paper is pretty dark. I also grabbed some chipboards and added a yellow star because I want to bring in yellow and pink to this dark pattern paper. Using some word stickers is my favorite thing to do. It really helps everything pop. So just ended up adding a few right underneath my photo. Now I'm just going to start working on my title. Like I said earlier, I'm really enjoying these bold titles because I don't have the space to stamp out such large titles in my traveler's notebook. So this album has been amazing, something that I'm really enjoying doing in this album because I have the space now. But I'm using my Studio Calico Tucker Outline Alpha stamps to stamp out concerts. And then I'm gonna grab another, I believe, another Studio Calico stamp set and an Everyday Explorer stamp set. And both of those stamps are all about music, concerts, and I love these stamp sets. So these are perfect to document something like this. I'm gonna stamp a few stamps around my photo, one right next to my title, just to bring in some of the black ink from my title towards my photo. This is a great way to kind of balance everything out. I also still want to keep it bright, so this is where I always encourage you guys to use your word stickers, especially your white ones, because they really add some brightness to your spread without working too hard. So I'm going to use some white chipboard word stickers and tuck those right underneath my photo. The great part about all of this is that I was able to use some foam tape and lift up my photo a little bit, so it gave me that room to tuck my chipboard behind it. I'll also go back into my puffy stickers again. I just want to add a puffy heart, but in like a darker shade of pink, just again to balance it out. Now I just want to add my project into my album, so I'm going to end up using scrapbook.com's double-sided tape. This is some strong tape, and that's why I am using it in my album. Just want to make sure that my project stays in place. These albums do come with page protectors, I believe, or you can purchase them separately, but I'm enjoying my projects as is, like in the album without those page protectors. So I just make sure that I use some strong adhesive. But once I'm done sticking it down, I'm gonna grab my crystal drops in white, add a few drops here and there, and call my layout done. I love how this turned out. So easy to put together. I'm really enjoying it. Please let me know if you still want to see me work in this album. I've been having fun working in it, and I just want to know that this is something you want to see more often. But anyways, you guys, don't forget, I'm going to add all the links for everything I used in my videos down in the description box for you. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.